Hey everybody, good to see you. Great for you to join this live stream and happy Make Music Day. This is a day that's happening worldwide. Everybody's making music. And so on behalf of Flight Ukulele and the NAMM Foundation, I have the privilege of being able to do this live stream tutorial on how to fingerpick. Hey, before we get started, I just want to encourage you to put something in the chat. Just let me know where in the world you're streaming from. So we got some people streaming in from the US, from Europe. So yeah, let us know because we just want to feel like we're part of a community. And I'm really excited for this morning's tutorial on finger picking. I think finger picking is such an amazing skill to acquire because if you think about it, if you just know how to strum ukulele, it's such a one-dimensional way to play the ukulele. But if you can learn how to finger pick, it helps you to expand your ability to create more dynamics within a song or how to play different musical genres. So for instance, if I'm playing the song Just the Way You Are by Bruno Mars, and I'm sorry, give me a second here. Are you guys hearing my stream pretty well? Can you guys hear it? Just want to make sure that the levels are good. Paul, hey, thanks for joining. Paul and Chloe from New York City. By the way, you should check out Chloe Hennessy on her Instagram page. She's got some amazing music. And yeah, thank you guys so much for joining the stream. So, like I was saying, finger picking is a great way to expand your ability to play different musical genres and even to apply different dynamics within a song. So, for instance, if you take the song Just the Way You Are by Bruno Mars, and let's say we're going into the chorus, we're at the tail end of the song. When I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change, 'cause you're amazing just the way you are. And then if I want to tone it back down, and when you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while, 'cause you're amazing just the way you are. Right? I was able to bring the dynamic level back down, kind of land the plane, if you will, of the song. And I did that using finger picking. So this is a great technique to apply to your playing. It's a way to really put something in your bag of tricks and learning how to play the ukulele. So man, we got a lot of people now. This is awesome. Peanut butter, thank you so much for that compliment. I appreciate that. Who we got on here? Clet Chie NB. It looks like you're speaking Tagalog, is that right? It sounds like it's Filipino. That's where my mom is from, so I think that's what you're saying. Josh YT, what's up, man? Hey, good to see you on the chat. We got Gia's Cakes, thank you. Tenzin Dawa, we got Loser Lover, Cupcake Games, Hey Boy. This is great, guys. We have an audience now. This is going to be a great tutorial. So that's what we're learning today, is we're going to be learning how to finger pick. We're not going to learn Just the Way You Are, but I got two other songs I think you're familiar with where we're going to apply some picking techniques. So it's going to be really fun. All right, so let's just get right into it. So there's two techniques that I want to teach you today, and I'm going to go into the first one. And the first one is called the folk finger picking pattern. Now this is a finger picking pattern that you might hear on songs that are more acousticy, kind of like country music or folk music. You might hear it in a song like I'm Yours, like Jason Mraz. He's more of like an acoustic player, right? This is a great finger picking technique for that. And so let me pull it here on the screen so that you kind of get an idea of what that looks like. So the finger picking pattern is, and let me just intro with this as well, just so that you guys are on the same page with me. So the numbers that you see on the screen, these are the numbers of the string. So it's not your finger picking fingers, but it's the numbers of the string. So if you're looking at the finger picking pattern, it says 2 3 4 1 4 2 3 4. So what that means is that this pattern is starting on the second string, which if you don't know the order of the strings, right, you got G, C, E, A. G, the top string, that's your fourth string. Then your C string is the third, your E string is the second, and then the bottom string, right here, the A string, that's considered your first string. So 2 3, so you're going E string, and then the 2 3 is going from E to C, and then it goes to the 4, which is your top string, and then your 1, which is the bottom string. So 2 3 4 1, and then the second half of that finger picking pattern is 4 2 3, and then it lands on the 4 again. So 2 3 4 1 4 2 3 4. So now let me give you guys a little bit of a demonstration, and just once again, is the volume pretty good? Can you guys hear me well? Just want to make sure that it's not distorted sounding or it's not too faint, like that this level is pretty good. Hayes Pisani, good to see you. Girl who likes nuggets. Nuggets are so good. They're so good, especially with barbecue sauce. Volume level's going good. Awesome. All right. So 2 3 4 1 4 2 3 4. So it sounds something like this. And you can like speed it up. Yeah. So that is the finger picking pattern, the folk finger picking pattern. Oh, you know what? I brought up the example of I'm yours. Well, you done me, and I bet I felt it. I tried to stay chill, but you're so hard that I melted. I fell right through the cracks, and now I'm trying to get back. Right? It's got that kind of acoustic kind of drive to it. I'm yours. So that's one of the two finger picking patterns that we're going to be learning today. So are you guys ready? Hope you got your ukulele on you, because we are about to dive right into this pattern. Yeah, awesome. I'm so excited that you guys are looking forward to this pattern. So if you've never done finger picking before, there's a way to apply your picking fingers on the strings. Okay, so what I like to do is that I take my thumb, which is considered your first finger, right? When you're using your picking hand, I'll call it a picking hand. Your thumb is your first, your index is your second, middle finger is your third, and then your ring finger is fourth. And so the way that I apply my fingers on the strings is a thumb is going to sit right here at the top, and my thumb, if you notice, like the face of it, right? Not the nail side, but kind of like where the skin is. I'm just resting it on top on the top string, just sitting there, just kind of chilling, right? And then my second, third, and fourth finger, they're kind of just going to come a little bit underneath the third, second, and first string. I don't know if you can see that pretty well, but it's almost like a hook. I'm not sticking my fingers way into the sound hole or too far deep beneath the string, but just slightly underneath your third, second, and first string, so that when I pluck it, it just provides enough resonance. But I'm not going in too deep where it's all of a sudden like, making that kind of forced picking sound. So just keep it slightly underneath the string, so that way when you move your finger, you'll just be able to pick that string pretty well. So thumb sits on top, 4, your second finger is going on the third string, your middle finger on that second string, and then your ring finger is going on the first string, the bottom string. Now, with my pinky, because my pinky is not really playing any strings, what I like to do is I like to keep my pinky anchored just beneath the sound hole, just below it. So that way my hand, when I'm picking, right, this is keeping it locked in. It's not moving around as I'm picking, but my pinky is just anchoring my hand into that one position. Right? So I can pick all day. My hand's not going to move, right? My fingers are the only thing that are moving, and my pinky is keeping that hand grounded. Now, some of you might be thinking, man, that pinky just doesn't feel good, right? Like being anchored below the sound hole, and that's okay. You know, this is just kind of more of a prescriptive tip for you if you're finding yourself, you know, finger picking and it feels kind of like your hand just wants to move up and down and all around. So keep that pinky right there, and I promise you that you won't have a problem trying to keep your hand still. But if it doesn't feel comfortable, do what's comfortable for you, as I always say. So some people like the pinky anchored below the sound hole. Some people don't, but whatever works for you is great. So that's a little intro into finger picking and how to apply the fingers on your strings. So who do we got? We got some people on. Yes, guys, thank you so much for joining. Yes, this is great. Lola 012. Hey, thanks for that heart. Appreciate this. So Shruti Rajan, thank you. I love having you guys here on the session. All right, so finger picking pattern number 1, the folk finger picking pattern. We're going to go really slow, and I hope that this graphic is really helpful for you guys. So again, the numbers represent the strings. So second string, third string, fourth string, 1, 4, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 4, 2, 3, 4. And if you were to chart this out, you know, with like a bunch of measures or bars, if you will, each string would be played on an 8th note. So really, the way if you were to put, you know, like these on beats, it would sound like this. It would be like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So every string that's being plucked gets played on an 8th beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So that's the way it goes. All right, so let's do this picking pattern together. So apply those fingers on those strings, right? Make them feel nice and comfy. Let the thumb rest on the top again. And then if you want to use the pinky to anchor your hand, do it, because I think that will be really helpful. All right, we're going to go really slow. We're going to go 1 and 2 and ready, second finger, go. 1, or second string. Let me try it one more time. 1 and 2, second string, get ready, go. 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 2, 3, 4. And I'm just playing this finger picking pattern on one chord, by the way. I got a G chord in my hand. If you want to play a different chord, that could be cool too. 3, 4, 1, 4, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 2, 3, 4. All right, how did that feel? Did that feel comfortable? Was you know, were you trying to play it but you were just kind of struggling? Let me know in the chat, and let me just kind of make sure I'm getting everybody at the same time here, not going too fast for anybody. Awesome. Looks like you guys are really enjoying this. I'm super stoked about that. Yeah, and like I said before, when you're starting off with just learning how to play a picking pattern, just try playing one chord. So that way you're allowing your chord shaping hand, I like to call it, to just kind of form something, and it kind of produces sound. You know, some people, they just like to mute it, but I think that it sounds a lot prettier if you just play a chord. So, and in fact, let's just do that together. Why don't we start diving into a chord? Because what we're going to do is we're going to take this finger picking pattern and we're going to apply it to some chords and make a song. Or maybe just play a song, not really make one, because we're going to play a song that's already been made. But here is a G chord. This is the one that I just formed just a few seconds ago. If you don't know G, it's really simple. It's just your first finger is going to go on that third string, second fret. Then your second finger, right, your middle finger is going to go on the bottom string, second fret. And then the ring finger is being applied on the second string, third fret. right? So that's G right there. Yeah. So that's a G chord, and that's what we're doing again, is we're just playing a G chord with this finger picking pattern. So in fact, let's just do it one more time, just to solidify it, because I'm sure that this is a new finger picking pattern for some of you. I'm sure even finger picking in itself is just a brand new concept that you're just trying to dive right into. So let's solidify this and go for it. Yeah, so here we go. Again, 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. 1 and 2. Get ready, second string, go. 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 2, 3, 4. All right. Oh, and I want to provide one more challenge for you. Not that this finger picking pattern might not be challenging enough for you guys, but it's I guess just another level to help you play as a more well-rounded musician. So something that I do with this finger picking pattern is that I like to accent on the second. So let me just think about it. So I like to accent on the first string of this pattern, right? You got 2, 3, 4, 1. So on that 1, on that first string, I kind of accent when I'm plucking that string. And I'm kind of essentially playing that string a little bit louder than the other strings of this pattern. So kind of just watch and hear what I'm saying. So it's like this, right? Or you can hear that one being accented louder than everything else. And the reason why that I accentuate that specific string is it helps to provide a little bit more of a drive, if you will, for this pattern, right? Because if everything just sounds monotonous, if everything just sounds like the same level, it doesn't really provide enough variation or even rhythm to keep the pattern moving. So I like to add that accentuation on the first string. Kind of think of it like a banjo. You know, when you hear a banjo playing, right? There's certain strings that are actually having an accent applied to it. So it helps to provide that, you know, country folk beat, right? That little drive that you like to hear when you're hearing like dueling banjos. So why don't we try that? Let's take this finger picking pattern that we just learned and let's try to apply the accent on the first string. Now, if you're someone that's like, I'm still just trying to learn the finger picking pattern, that's okay. You know, you don't have to do the accent, but this will be just another great opportunity for us to play this folk finger picking pattern together. So, all right, let's try it again. And if you're able to, I want you to try accentuating the first string with me. And you know, to accent that, you just gotta kind of pluck a little bit harder, right? You don't have to go, like I said, you don't have to go too deep behind your string with this finger right here. You just gotta kind of like give it a little bit more force. So here we go. Let's try it. So 1 and 2 and get ready, second string, go. 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 4, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 2, again, go. One more time. 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 2, 3, 4. All right, how about this? You guys feel like we can play this a little bit faster? I think we can. I think you're pretty smart. So let's try it again. So 1 and 2 and ready, second string, go. 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 2, 3. Again. 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 2, 3. One more time. 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. How was that? How did you guys do with that that accent added into the mix. You guys feel pretty good about that? Let's see. We got Nazolo, I think that's how you say your name, or Naxolo. Please borrow me your hands. I'll return them after my lesson. No, you don't want my fingers. Well, you guys can do this. This is really great. No, I'm really glad that you guys are on the chat here. So awesome. All right, so we got a G chord. We got the finger picking pattern for the folk version now, and then we just did the accent. So this time we're going to add 3 more chords, and then we're actually just going to learn how to play I'm Yours. That song that I kind of introduced earlier on, that's the song that we're going to be playing. So, and what's actually really cool, because we're doing 2 different finger picking patterns, and both songs that we're going to be using for both finger picking patterns, it's the same chord progression. So the chord progression that we're going to be doing is in here. Let me just pull it up so you guys can see what I am talking about. So we're doing G, D, E minor, and C. So those same 4 chords, G, D, E minor, C, that's also going to be applied to the song of the second finger picking pattern that we're going to learn. So if you don't know these chords, great, you're learning a whole lot today, and this is a free workshop, so more bang for your buck, which I'm not really paying a buck, so this is just more bang. But this is great. Yeah, you guys enjoying this? Feeling pretty good? Let's see. Awesome. Elif Naz, hey, hello. Thanks for joining. Okay, guys, so let's do this. Let's go back. And we're going to learn a D chord, an E minor chord, and the C chord. So we got G under our belt, so now let's just do D. All right, so D chord. This one, pretty simple. You're just applying fingers on the same fret, on the second fret. So the way it works is you're going to get your middle finger, your second finger, and you're going to apply it on the 4th string, 2nd fret. Then your third finger, your ring finger, that's going to go on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, and then the pinky is going on the 2nd string, 2nd fret. So all those 3 fingers, they line up right there on that 2nd fret. So that's a D major chord, right? So we learned G, and then we learned D major. So D major right there for you guys. Let's go to E minor. All right, so E minor, again, this is another chord that we're just using 3 fingers. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your index finger, first finger is going on the 1st string, 2nd fret. Your middle finger, second finger, is going on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. And then your third finger, your ring finger, is going to go on the 3rd string, 4th fret. It looks like a set of stairs, right? It's going from the bottom to the top. So that's your E minor chord. I think somebody earlier in this chat wanted to learn how to play the E minor chord. So let me the E minor chord by Hey Boy. There you go. That is your E minor chord. So E minor right there. All right, so we got G, we got D, we got E minor, and then the last chord, everybody's favorite chord, I always say this because it's super easy, is the C chord. And it just requires 1 finger. You're just going to take your ring finger, that's your 3rd finger, put it right at the bottom string of the 3rd fret, and you got yourself a C chord. So G, D, E minor, and then C. So G, D, E minor, C, that's the chord progression that we're going to be working with for this first song. And again, I'll throw the progression up there. G, D, E minor, and C major. And you know what, before we go back into that finger picking pattern, because I know that it's a lot to pick the strings and then also form chords and trying to transition between those chords. It's just a lot. It's like learning how to chew bubblegum and walk at the same time, if you get that analogy. We're just going to break down this chord progression quickly. So we're doing really good on time, by the way. This is going to be an hour-long tutorial, so if this feels like a hard song to you, stay put, because in the next maybe 6 or 7 minutes we'll go into a different song. Alright, so we're just going to work on ringing out these chords. Simplest way to really work on getting those transitions down. So every chord gets 4 beats, right? They get 1 bar per chord. So it's going to go G, 2, 3, then D, D, 2, 3, 4 E minor, 2, 3, C major. All right, you want to try that with me? Let's go for it. Here we go. So G chord, 1, 2, ready, play. G, 2, 3, D major, 1, 2, 3, E minor, 1, 2, 3, C major, 1, 2, again to the G, and 1, 2, 3, D major, 1, 2, 3, E minor, 1, 2, 3, C major, 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. That's the chord progression. Do you guys feel good about those chords too? You guys feeling pretty good? Let's see. I joined late. What song is it again? Yeah, so we are learning Bit of Trouble. We're learning I'm Yours. That is the chord progression for this song. And we are, again, if you're somebody that is just joining this live stream late, no worries. We're just learning how to finger pick. So stay tuned because this is really essential information for you to become a more well-rounded musician. So, all right. So we got G, D, E minor, C. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take that chord progression and we're going to apply the finger picking pattern that we just learned not too long ago. So here's the finger picking pattern again. So what are we doing? So the way that this works is that when you play this finger picking pattern, you're actually going to cycle through it twice per chord, right? So if you're playing, in the progression G, you're going to play through the finger picking pattern twice for that G chord. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 2, 3. And then 2, 3, 4, da, 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 da. Right? First round of the pattern, second round of the pattern, first round of this pattern, second round of this pattern, right? We're going to play through the pattern twice per chord. So, hope this is good for you guys. Let's try it. We're going to go really slow. I promise we won't go that super fast. Yeah, let's go for it. So 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 2, 3, 4. That feels like a pretty decent tempo, I think. So here we go. So 1, 2, and ready, go. 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 2, 3, 4. Again, 2, 3, 4, 1. Now we're going to go to the D major chord. 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1. Get ready, E minor. 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1. Then get ready for C major. 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Let's do the whole chord progression again on the G. 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 1, 4. Now the D major chord. 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 2. Now E minor. 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 2. And now the C major. 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. So that was the chord progression and the finger picking pattern combined. And so we just learned how to play I'm Yours in a finger picking pattern style. So how about this? Let's play through that chord progression and the pattern again, and then I'm going to accompany us with the lyrics of the song. So we can play this together and feel like we're performing the actual song. So what we'll do is we'll go through the verse, like the first verse, and the chorus, and then we will have played through just a little snippet of I'm Yours by Jason Mraz. So I'm excited, guys. This is going to be really great, and I'm going to leave that finger picking pattern on the screen so that you can follow along with me. Yeah, so we'll go really slow again because again I'm sure that this is new information for you guys, and so I want you to feel confident in playing it by playing it slow. If you play through things slowly, I think that it's easier for you to grasp, you know, the techniques and information. All right, here we go. So 2 3 4 1 4 2 3 4. We go 1 2. All right, we're gonna go 2 2 3. Well, you done me, and I bet I felt it deep. I tried to stay chill, but you're so hot that I melted. E minor, I fell right through the cracks. Then C major, now I'm trying to get back. Another cool run done, I'll be giving it my bestest. And nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention. I reckon it's up in my turn. And see, to win some or learn some, but I won't hesitate no more, no more. This cannot wait. I'm yours. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm yours. So let's just ring out the G chord right there. Awesome, guys. We just played through I'm Yours. Maybe some of you sang along with me, and that's great too. Yeah, awesome, guys. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And if you guys, by the way, if you're still trying to work through this finger picking pattern and you want like to keep this information, what I'll do is if you guys would Instagram message me. So send me a DM to you underscore can underscore you, and just let me know, hey, I really want the the finger picking pattern information that you shared on this live stream, and I'll provide to you a chart, just kind of like a PDF, if you will, of what we just covered, so that way you have something tangible that you can also refer to, um, and just practice this pattern. So yeah, so again, find me on Instagram, you underscore can underscore uke. Send me a message with your email, and then I will send you that information. Before we go into this second finger picking pattern, I also just want to mention that I have a Patreon page. Patreon is basically a site where I offer multiple benefits, multiple rewards when you sign up as a member of my Patreon community, and I'm doing a lot of live stream tutorials just like this one, just more on a regular basis, right? Because I'm not really active as far as live streaming on my YouTube channel, but if you go to my Patreon page, you'll be doing a live stream with me pretty regularly. So a lot of group tutorials, live streams just like this. A lot of chord charts for all the songs I'm teaching on my channel, and a lot of other perks. So check out my Patreon page. You can find it on my home page of my You Can Uke YouTube channel. And yeah, so check that out. All right, guys, we are going into another finger picking pattern. You guys feeling pretty good? You guys feeling pretty good about this? Let's see. Federico, E minor. Yes, we did play E minor. Kelly Hensley, hi, good to see you on here. I think you guys are doing pretty good. Is the ukulele and guitar the same thing? Not necessarily, because ukulele has 4 strings, it's a lot smaller, and the guitar has 6 strings and it's bigger. So yeah, this is great. Persian Time, I appreciate you with that little shout out right there. Thank you for watching my videos. Yes, what's up? We got Tyler from 10 Thumbs Productions, my man. Yes, thank you. Which, by the way, I'm going to give a shout out to him too. You should check out his channel. Does a lot of great guitar, ukulele tutorials right there, and also this is his 3rd-year anniversary as far as beginning to play the electric guitar. I think I got that right? So, yeah, so check him out. He's a good friend of mine, and he's got some great tutorials I think that you'll learn from and benefit. Awesome. Thanks for joining, man. Sam Lopez, hola, hola, man. Good to see you too. Got a lot of great people here on the stream. All right, so we're going into the second finger picking pattern, and what that finger picking pattern is, I call this the ballad finger picking pattern. And basically, why I call it that is you can really hear this finger picking pattern applied to a lot of epic sounding songs. So when I think of something that's epic sounding, it's a song that has a lot of emotion to it. It might be like a heartbreak sound. It's something like Adele. You know, when you listen to Adele, she has like just such a dynamic voice, and a lot of her songs are just really dynamic. So a song from her might be like "Someone Like You." So the finger picking pattern is 4-2-3-2, 1-2-3-4. So it might sound like this. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, whatever the words are of the song. But you kind of feel like there's this kind of a beat. This is the ballad finger picking pattern, guys. It's going to be really easy. In fact, I think this picking pattern is a lot easier than the first one that we covered. So check it out. Look on your screen. Picking pattern number 2. So 4-2-3-2, 1-2-3, or 1-3-2-3. So 4-3-2-3, 1-3-2-3. If you look at the pattern, you'll notice that the 4 and the 1, right? They are the only 2 strings that provide a variation, right? After the 4 and after the 1 string is played, you're kind of doing a 3-2-3 exchange, right? So I'm going 4, 3, 2, 3, and then after I play the first string again, I'm going back to 3, 2, 3. So really simple. All you're doing is you're just kind of switching the 4 and the 1 out, and you're providing a third, second, third pluck for the pattern. Does it make sense? So 4, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3. You got the 3, 2, 3s in there, and it makes this pattern pretty simple. So the way that I envision this finger picking pattern is like the 4 and the 1 are, I kind of think in terms like drums, because I'm a drummer as well. And so I like to think of the 4 that's being plucked as kind of like your kick, right? It's like the, and your 1 is more of like the snare hit, right? It's more like 4, 1. So what I'm trying to basically communicate to you is that I'm trying to accent more of the 4 and the 1 of this pattern. So the 3, 2, 3s, those don't need to be accentuated as much as the 4 and the 1, because when you play the accent on the 4 and the 1, it actually helps to drive the groove that this pattern is providing. So 4, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3. Right, I'm just playing the 4th and the first string a little bit louder. If I make a chord, if I make a G chord, right, now you can kind of hear that little percussive beat in the pattern. So, by the way, if you're somebody that's joining this live stream, so what these numbers mean here on the pattern is they represent the strings that are being plucked, right? So the 4 is basically the 4th string that's being plucked, your top string. 3, 3rd string, 2, 2nd string, 3 is your 3rd string again, and then that 1 is your bottom string, that's your 1st string. 4, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3. Just if you're somebody that's joining right now. So, all right. So let's try playing through the finger picking pattern together. And I'm just going to encourage you to play the same chord as me. We're going to do a G chord, and we're going to go really slow. So here we go. We're going to go 4, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, ready, go. 4, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3. 4, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3. 4, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3 more time. 4, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3. Yeah. And you might have noticed that I was also applying the accents on that 4 and the first finger, or first string. So let's try it again. You know what? Let's play that again. And if you want to play the accents with me, that'd be awesome too. So just kind of give you a next level experience of finger picking on the ukulele. So let's try it one more time. We go 1 and 2 and 1, 2, accent 4. 4, 2, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, and 4, 4, 3, 2, 3, and 1, 3, 2, again, 4, 3, 2, 3, and 1, 3, 2, one more time, 4, 3, 2, accent on the 1, 3, 2, 3. Awesome. So that is the Ballad finger picking pattern. So how you guys feeling about that pattern? Is that one easier than the first one? What do you guys think? What we did? Tyler is saying we did a cover last year. So Tyler from 10 Thumbs Productions, he is another ukulele teacher, and he does this van tour. Like he'll come to, because he lives in Colombia, and he'll come to the U.S. in the summertime, and he does like a tour around the different states in the U.S. And he came to where I live, and we did this cover of Tequila, if you guys know that song, kind of an older song, and it was really great. Just love that video. If you want to check that out, actually, I don't know if he has it on his YouTube channel. I'm not sure, but I know for sure that we did it, and it's on our Instagram pages. So check out his Instagram, and again, check out my Instagram at U_can_uke. So, and you can check out that cover that we did of Tequila. So you guys feeling pretty good about this new finger picking pattern? Feeling pretty good? Nikki, dude, I love your content. Uke, birthday, I'm learning 5+ songs in my first week. Thanks for your channel. That's awesome. I'm so excited. So welcome to the ukulele community, Nikki. That's so great. Yes. Yes. Hey, boy. I learn every single music from you. I'm super excited. Guys, thank you for just supporting this channel and for playing with me on the stream. So, all right. So we got that finger picking pattern. And going back to the chord progression, so we're learning this new song that we're going to learn for this finger picking pattern is going to be another epic song, which you might have heard. It's called Someone You Love by Louis Capaldi. And so the chord progression, again, these are the same chords that we played in the last song, I'm Yours, right? G, D, E minor, C. G, D, E minor, C. Those are the same 4 chords that we just played moments ago. Same 4 chords that we're going to play for Someone You Loved. Only this time, each chord is actually going to get 2 beats, or not 2 beats, but 2 bars, and 8 beats total, right? So it's going to be G, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, D, D, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, E minor, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, C, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't really speak today. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's super early where I am right now. But yeah, each chord is going to be played over the course of 2 measures, which totals 8 beats because you got 4 beats per measure, right? So 8 beats total for each chord. And in fact, let's just work on that chord progression, right? So let's just play it together, and then what we'll do is after we've gone through the chord progression, we'll apply the finger picking pattern back in, okay? So I want you guys to really get this chord progression down and just make those transitions smooth as possible. I go 1, 2, 1, 2, G chord, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. D major, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. E minor, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. C major, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go back to G major again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. D major, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. E minor, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. C major, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, and you know what? Because I'm looking at Shrion's. I think that's how you say your name. If I'm butchering it, I'm super sorry. Shrion's, you're saying that you're having a problem changing chords, and that's okay. You know what? If you want, you can play this even slower. Just get those chord progressions down. This chord progression that we're playing is actually better than the first one because you're getting a little bit more time to really sink into those chords, let those chords just take shape, and then just really think about the next chord. In fact, when you're playing this chord progression, if you're like Shreons who they find themselves struggling with this chord progression, when you're playing the chord, really start to envision in your mind like what's the next chord, right? So I'm playing a G, and I got 8 beats to think about the next chord, right? So I'm going G, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In the course of those 8 beats that I'm just ringing out the G, I'm already thinking about D major, right? Like I got G down, and while that's ringing out, I'm thinking, okay, D major, what does that look like? It looks like this in my mind, right? It looks like these 3 fingers applied on that 2nd fret. So when you're playing the G, you should already be thinking like D, right? Play the G and at the same time be thinking like, okay, D major, what's that look like? And then by the time that you reach, by the time you're like ready to play D major, like you should have already thought about the chord, right? And then when you play D major, I'm already thinking on that downbeat of the D major, all right, next chord is E minor. So I'm thinking, where are my fingers going to go as this D major chord is being rung out, right? So I'm thinking D major is the next chord. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, E minor is the next chord. What does it look like? 5, 6, 7, and then go to E minor. And then C major is the next chord. So I'm thinking about that, and then when it happens, I'm already able to go right there. So that might be just a little pro tip for you, is just think about the next chord as you're playing, as you're playing a different chord. Just kind of think ahead, and I think then, it saves you time of thinking like, what's the next chord? Because you've already been thinking about it. So hopefully that helps. But like I said, these chord progressions, you just got to take them slow. There's a lot of fingers moving around, right? You got like this kind of shape into like this shape, and then there's like 3 fingers just moving around the neck. So I totally understand. So just take it slow, and I think that once you get those chord progressions down, then you can start to bring back in the finger picking pattern. So yeah, okay. So we got the chord progression. So every chord gets 2 bars. G gets 2 bars, D gets 2 bars, E minor gets 2 bars, C gets 2 bars. Let me bring back up that finger picking pattern again, because what we're going to do, alright, so the way that this works is that the finger picking pattern that you see on your screen gets played just one time through over the course of 2 bars. So if you think about it, like the first half of this finger picking pattern is being applied to a bar, right? 4, 3, 2, 3. That's going to fit within the first bar of G major. And then your 1, 3, 2, 3, the second half of this finger picking pattern, that's going to be applied to the second bar of G. So if you think about even just breaking it down rhythmically, every string that you're plucking is being assigned to a quarter note, right? So if you think about and this is a lot of music theory, so if this is going like way past your head, like just bear with me here. But I like to kind of think in terms of like quarter notes, eighth notes, just breaking down rhythms. So if I'm playing it, it's like 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Does that make sense? So every bar or every string is getting assigned a quarter note. And so you're going to play like the G chord of that chord progression through the course of just one finger picking pattern. 4, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, and then you're gonna go to the D chord, 4, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, then E minor, 4, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, and then C major, 4, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3. So how about this? Just to make things simple for you guys, every time you play this finger picking pattern, you're just playing through the chord once, right? So every chord you play, you're just going to play through that pattern once, and then you go to the next chord and you play through the pattern once. Next chord, play through the pattern once. Next chord, play through the pattern once. I think that's an even more simple way of describing it. So I'm like a technical kind of guy, so sometimes I might sound super nerdy. Here we go. So let's try this finger picking pattern. Here we go. 1, 2, here we go. 4th string, ready, G. 4, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, and then D. 4, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, then E minor. 4, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, and then C major. 4, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, back to G. 4, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, then D major. 4, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, and then E minor. 4, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, and then C. 4, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2. Let's do it again. And if you guys want to accent the 4 and 1, I know there's like a lot of different things that you're probably thinking about. But if you can do it, try to accent the 4 and the 1. You guys feel pretty good about that? How are you guys doing? Let me know. There was a lot of information that we covered just in these past few minutes. So if you got something to say, if you're doing pretty well, give me a thumbs up. Let me see some emojis on the chat. I just want to know that this is really helpful for you guys. Yeah. All right. So we just did the finger picking pattern number 2. That's the ballad finger picking pattern. Let's play through it one more time. Play through that chord progression. Play through that finger picking pattern. And this time, I'm going to sing it. So we're going to sing Someone You Loved. If you're joining right now, if you're just joining us, we're doing finger picking patterns and we're learning how to play Someone You Loved in a finger picking pattern style. So awesome. Sam's got like this wide-eyed open emoji. Awesome. I am so glad you guys are finding this pretty helpful. Yeah, this is great, guys. I am so glad that this is great. I am so great that this is great. I don't know if that makes any sense. Let's try it. So I'm going to sing it. We're going to play the finger picking pattern and the chord progression. G, D, E minor, C. Here we go. 1, 2, 1. And now the day bleeds forward into... Oh. Wow. All right. You know what? Let's go here. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2. We'll do this tempo. That's probably a better tempo. Here we go. 1, 2. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kind of used to being someone you loved again. And now the day bleeds G into nightfall, D. And now you're not here, E minor, to get me through it all, C. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug, D. I was getting kind of E minor, then go to the C. And then ring out the G. Alright, should we try it one more time? You guys feeling pretty good? Hey, we just played through Someone You Loved. So you guys have learned 2 finger picking patterns today. 2 really tough ones because there are a lot of easier finger picking patterns. So this live tutorial is a more like intermediate level type of live stream. So if you're still here, if you've been kind of just tracking along with me, good job, guys. Super proud of you. Let's try it again. Let's do the chorus. 1, 2. And now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kind of used to being someone you loved, and now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. Let my guard down, and then you pull the rug. I was getting kind of used to being someone you love. Yeah, we got it. So, hey, great job. I feel like we got that together. And again, if you're still trying to work on these finger picking patterns, feel free to DM me on my Instagram. Again, it's U_can_uke, and just send me a message and I'd be happy. And send me your email, and then I would be super happy to just send you just a little PDF of what we covered today. So, yeah, let me just do a quick overview of what we just learned. So, finger picking pattern number 1, again, that's the folk finger picking pattern, right? Right? You can play it super slow, and then if you feel really confident about it, try to pick up the pace, start to elevate your tempo just a little bit, and then you can, start playing super fast as if you had a banjo on you. So that was finger picking pattern number 1, the folk finger picking pattern, and then the second one that we did was the ballad finger picking pattern. It's crazy how you can take the same chords, right, and just change up the finger picking pattern, and then it sounds like you're playing just a different musical genre. So that's the beauty of learning finger picking patterns. It's giving you a way to expand your knowledge of different music styles, and yeah. So in fact, if right now this is like the first 2 finger picking patterns that you've ever learned, I would encourage you to keep pursuing other finger picking patterns. There's a lot of easy ones out there, easier than the ones that we just did. And I just encourage you to learn some more finger picking patterns, and that way it gives you more opportunity to play some other styles and other songs that you've never done before. So I really appreciate you guys joining this live stream. And by the way, there's a lot more. There's a lot more artists that are doing live streams today, especially ukulele artists. So if you guys, let me just kind of provide to you a link here. So stay with me because I'm going to provide to you a link. You can check out some other live streams. I know that my friend Ukulele Simon, if you don't know who he is, he's a really great percussive ukulele player, and he is doing a live stream as well. So here is the link. Just a little gift to you guys, and I just put it right there in the chat. So right there, if you guys see it in the chat, I just provided to you a link. So you're gonna click on that, and then when you click to that link, there's gonna pull up another window with just a bunch of different artists. We got Ukulele Simon, we got Elise Eklund, if you guys know who that is. She's super big on YouTube as well. She's doing a live stream in almost 2 hours from now. We got my friend Danny Usero. He goes by Danny Ukulele World on Instagram, and he's doing a live stream as well. So we got a lot of different artists that are doing live streams. So click the link and check that out. Yeah. Oh, we got my friend Ukulele Simon right here. Woot! Yes, check him out. He's on. I think he's on actually right now. So he's gonna spice up your life with some of his favorite chords. So check that out. And guys, thank you so much for checking out this live stream. So check out Ukulele Simon. Peace out, and I'll see you next time. Bye.